Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, to this YouTube presentation. I'm Sanford Kahn, business author and speaker. What is the title of this presentation? Very simple. What is the economic disaster formula? Let's get into it. Why waste time? This is the economic disaster formula. Let me get it somewhat centered. There it is. It's called debt bubble plus deflation is equal to economic disaster. Debt bubble plus deflation is equal to economic disaster. Write it down. Write it down. You need to know this formula. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to confine my comments to the United States, but this applies to any country. The United States is definitely into a debt bubble. Definitely into a debt bubble. A massive debt bubble that has been occurred by the Federal Reserve supplying an abundance of cheap credit and a huge, no, let me back up a little. Not abundance. A tsunami. Yeah, that's a good word. A tsunami of ultra cheap credit that went into real estate, the stock market, commodity investments, you name it. It's a bubble. By any means, it's a bubble. It's a massive bubble. The one thing you don't do when you have a debt bubble, the one thing you don't do when you have a debt bubble is to raise taxes. You don't raise taxes. I don't care what your political affiliation is. You do not raise taxes when you're in a debt bubble. You either keep them the same or lower them, but never raise them. Why? You will deflate the debt bubble. You will suck liquidity out of the economy, and the debt bubble will burst and the economy collapses. Well, let me put it like this. Asset prices collapse. That would be real estate, stocks, and even commodities. Raising taxes is highly deflationary. And what's going on now? Not only is the administration proposing raising taxes again, I don't think it'll happen because this is an election year, but they're proposing it. While they're proposing it, the Federal Reserve is raising, the U.S. Federal Reserve is raising interest rates, and they're going to sell off their bond portfolio sometime this year. I don't know how much and how quickly, but they'll be selling it off. They'll be selling it back and taking money out of the system. Money and credit. Money is really credit anyways. That's another deflationary force. So if you're going to raise taxes, which is deflationary, and you're going to suck liquidity out of the economy by the Federal Reserve selling off their bond portfolio and sucking money out of the economy, that's highly deflationary. Now, the Federal Reserve probably has to do that to get hold of inflation and bring it down, but you do not want to raise taxes. If you raise taxes, you will be deflating the economy. Asset prices collapse. It's just that simple. Don't make it complicated. I'll end this video the way I started it. Do not raise taxes when a country, the United States in this case, is in a major debt bubble. Keep them the same or lower them, but do not raise taxes. You understand that? There should be no debate about this. 1 + 1 is equal to 2, and always will be. That's it. Appreciate it. If you could subscribe to my channel. And remember, in the environment we're in and going to be in, liquidity is king, not Elvis. Be well, my friends. I'll see you again. Bye now.